Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Worked example 4.4 Monash University lectures. I think this question requires a little bit more explanation from our yesterday session. So we will see it. A prescription calls for name of the patient, address of the patient, and then this is the prescription: phenobarbital 30 mg and Benadryl 5 ml. What is Benadryl? For your information, is that this is a brand name. Just like acifile, pulmonol, hydralin, this is a brand name. In Benadryl, it contains diphenhydramine 12.5 mg per 5 ml, just like any other product. So doctor wants us to mix these two things, and he says that supply 100 ml, that means 20 doses, because one dose will be this 5 ml, and supply 100 ml means supply 20 doses. This is also for your own consideration. We need to make this at pharmacy. Need to add this at pharmacy. Now this is a custom formulation ordered by doctor, and it is not readily available, so we need to make it. This is in the chapter of formula manipulations. So what's happening here, they are testing two things. First one, the formula manipulation, and the second, they will be testing our volume by volume concept. Volume by volume, weight by volume, everything comes under the same topic. Now we go for formula manipulation. Manipulation factor is going to be, we know that final goes on the top, final divided by unit, multiplication factors comes at 20, and we solved it. Now we need total of phenobarbital 600 mg and Benadryl 100 ml for the purpose of this dispensing. But now the problem starts. Phenobarbital needs a suspending agent. We cannot simply mix phenobarbital in Benadryl, and we have mucilage of tragacanth available as suspending agent. Now this will be given in your CAPS exam if they want you to go with this suspending agent. Now for example, we only have mucilage of tragacanth available in our pharmacy, and concentration of mucilage of tragacanth should be 15% weight volume by volume of total volume of the syrup. It's not like this 100% we can go in. Yes, we can go in, but there is a technicality we'll discuss later. But this mucilage of tragacanth, which I will be calling MOT later, MOT, mucilage of tragacanth, this is required to be added 15% weight by volume of total volume of the syrup. Now remember these two things, we will see these later. Now there are a few wrong ways and a right way to do it. First of all, the wrong way. Remove 15 ml Benadryl and add mucilage of tragacanth 15 ml into the syrup. The 15% volume by volume is going to be okay, but there is a problem. We should not remove Benadryl. Why? It is not a base. This is not a water or any other base. It has diphenhydramine 12.5 mg per 5 ml. This is part of the dose. If we reduce it, if we remove 15 ml, we are going to reduce this dose, but we should not reduce this dose as it's part of the prescription. So part of the dose we can do it, but we are ready to increase volume of the syrup. We are ready to increase the volume of the syrup above of 100 ml, but we cannot do this, removing 15 ml Benadryl, the wrong approach. Another wrong approach, which is a mistake by calculations newbie, is that add 15 ml, because we know there is 15%. In 100 ml we need to add 15 ml. Add 15 ml mucilage of tragacanth to 100 ml. Problem solved, but this is a mistake. Why? Because now the total volume goes to 115 ml. 15 and 100 will be 115 ml. This is not satisfying this 15% requirement. Why? Because this should be 15% weight by volume of total volume. Total volume is now 115 ml. So we'll see 15% means 15 ml in 100 ml. And how much in 115 ml? We do the calculation, it comes out as 17.25 ml. This is not satisfying the requirement. So this is the wrong way. Now here they checked our volume by volume concept, this percentage volume by volume concept. 15% volume by volume of 100 ml is 15 ml, but 15% volume by volume of 115 ml is 17.25 ml. So this is not a wrong approach. This does not satisfy the requirement of 15% volume by volume of total volume. Now the right way. By experience, common sense, and the wrong turns we took, we know that we have to increase the total volume, syrup volume, in order to adjust this mucilage of tragacanth, to adjust mucilage of tragacanth in 15% volume by volume concentration. To make it round figure, okay, now we know that we have to add somewhere between, because this is 15%, this is 100 ml, so we need to add somewhere between 15 to 20 ml. This is with experience, common sense, and these wrong turns, as we see that this comes out as 17.25. So we do not know for sure what is it going to be. To make it round figure, this 15 to 20, let's make it round figure a little bit upwards. We go for 120 ml. Now we will find out how much mucilage of tragacanth we will be adding. 15% volume by volume, 15 in means 15 ml in 100 ml. Then how much is going to be in 120 ml? This is when we do the calculations, 18 ml. This comes out as 18 ml. If we make the total volume 120 ml, we have to add 18 ml of mucilage of tragacanth to satisfy these requirements. Now what is going to be the total, the final formulation? Phenobarbital 600 mg, just like here, phenobarbital 600 mg, Benadryl 100 ml, and now we need to add mucilage of tragacanth 18 ml. This is going to be totaled as 118 ml. So we are flexible here because we are doing some things from ourselves. We will add purified water 2 ml to round figure. Why this? We cannot supply 118 ml because it will be then difficult for the customer to adjust the dose. We'll see in the next step why we have added 2 ml. Now we have made it 120 ml total by adding 2 ml purified water. Now it means syrup. Now as syrup goes from 100 to 120 ml, we need to tell patient that he or she has to take 6 ml per dose instead of 5 ml. Why? Because originally it was 5 ml and we were giving him or her 20 doses, 100 ml. Now we have taken it to 120 ml. So how much doses are in 120 ml? So what is the volume of 20 per dose out of 120 ml is 6 ml. There were total 20 doses, so 120 divided by 20. Now per dose is 6 ml, and we just tell the patient that you need to take 6 ml per dose. That's why we have round figured it. So if we don't round figure it, just imagine that if we divide 118 by 20, it will come like 5.9 something. So this is for our ease.